Kigezi College Butoweri, affectionately known as Siniya, hosted the 4th edition of the annual Siniya Conference, drawing students from across the region. This year's conference, themed Wake Up or Sleeper, Then Christ Will Shine on You, drawn from Ephesians 5:14, attracted participants from 14 out of the 18 invited primary and secondary schools. Samson Turiho, the Scripture Union chairperson at Kigezi College Butoweri, expressed gratitude to the head teachers of guest schools for honoring the invitation and supporting their students' spiritual and moral development.
We appreciate him because of our head teacher, Mr. Justus Masco, for the great support he has given unto us in the preparation of this very conference. We thank our chaplain, Mr. Hawamucha Esau, for the great work he has given unto us, for the support, and our chapel masters, Teacher Pamela and Teacher Kenneth. We do really appreciate them so much.
Gumoshabe Spencer, a student from Nyaruhanga Secondary School, praised the event's spiritual impact, acknowledging God's guidance and the life-changing messages shared during the conference.
I've seen that God have intervened, and I've seen He was working, and the Spirit, we should keep in the Spirit so that God will keep us safe and sound. And we are glad that you have come, because you have learned many things in this conference which will guide us to make our plans, our future plans and decisions, so that you may be successors in this world.
I thank God so much for He has been with us up from the beginning up to the end. We can't take it for granted. We have learned that we should understand the time that we are now in. So we really appreciate for what have taken place in this place.
I thank God that I have learned that I should wake up in each and every earthly thing I was involved in, and that's what I have learned most. Thanks to the Lord.
In everything I do, I should have faith, because it's there will work for me. Everything I do.
In his address, the head teacher of Kigezi College Butoweri reaffirmed the school's commitment to discipline and moral uprightness. He condemned the spread of homosexuality in schools, firmly stating his trust in the students that the vice has no place in the institution.
I talked about the current situation where there is this vice of what? Homosexuality. And I got touched because this is a single school. But I want to assure you that Siniya is Siniya. And I'm not worried at all about that vice. In Siniya, there is a culture which some people perceived wrongly, what they call Siniya spirit. That Siniya spirit is fighting, Siniya spirit is doing what is wrong. No, those do not understand what Siniya spirit is. Something that is wrong. When these boys say, no, this is wrong, we don't want it, they don't want it. And I want to assure you that if any homosexual can come into this community of Siniya, he can't thrive. Conditions here won't allow it. That one, I'm talking about it with confidence. I'm very confident.
Reverend Professor Medad Rugendo, an old boy of the school and one of the keynote speakers, encouraged students to build self-confidence regardless of their family or social backgrounds. He stressed that believing in oneself is fundamental to achieving success in life, a message that resonated deeply with the young.
Your success too. God willing, a contribution from these messages of Judas and Blessed, me by myself. If you receive Christ today, we are sure you are going even to excel, even to do better than some of us. So, knowing Christ is your foundation, irrespective of what you are, whether you are a lady, whether you are a gentleman, have Jesus and others will follow. Wake up, see the light of God. But when you are sleeping, it means you are silent. Just work, be positive. Don't waste time. And by the way, you are not running for your father and your mother, it's for yourself. So, the baseline, what we are doing is Jesus Christ. So let's wake up from where we are sleeping spiritually, and we start yearning for the right to come upon you. We come out of that place.
Judith Ahimbisibwe, a legal advisor at Kabbalah University, challenged students to be intentional about their academic and career choices. She advised science students to stay focused and committed due to the fast-evolving nature of their fields. She also urged arts students to clearly define their ambitions, cautioning that advances in artificial intelligence could render certain professions obsolete for those who are not prepared.
Face as long as you are 12. So those of you who are 12 years and above, beware. Another thing I want you to know. Please take note that when you're 18, you do not have a share in your father's properties. Are you aware? Are you aware? Please be aware, if you did not know now, know it from today, that immediately you clock 18, if your father and your mother are still paying for you school fees, always clap for them, always respect them, because those are men and women who have determined to shape the welfare of their family.
The Siniya Conference continues to stand out as a significant platform for mentorship and spiritual growth in the Kigezi region. Students left the event uplifted and inspired, returning to their schools with renewed purpose and a stronger sense of direction. Compiled by Jen Elizabeth Mutangana and King Solomon Tunamasko for Kigezi Television.